Hello there, and welcome to a crisis of Squadcast Season Pass, identity crisis, I should say. This is second episode. I'm Jason Pickering, joined by. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, we'll go for it. I'm Gerard McWilliam. I was here last time for the audio version.
Nah, we've got Murray. I was a guest last time.
But now we're regular.
In update, we upgraded.
So we're now coming at you in 140p HD through the TV. So let's get started.
Right.
So the first thing I want to talk about, there's like some people on YouTube, the Fine Brothers. I don't know if you've heard of them. They do like the kid react or grandparents react to, I don't fucking know, Grand Theft Auto or whatever.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like
and
everything.
it's like, and then they'll get the kids' reactions and everything. It's quite a big thing on YouTube. Like, people react, and it's something that they've tried to copyright. Like, they're claiming, well, they're claiming, but they're like essentially putting across the image that we came up with the.
That's their idea, basically.
Yeah, like the reaction thing.
Stupid.
Yeah, so like, just wondering what your thoughts on it are, because like, it's such like this was happening before they were on like even shows like the Bill Cosby show. Bill Cosby.
I mean, not a best.
I know.
But yeah,
Um,
it's like
it was something like it's like this is a reaction to news and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, everything's literally a reaction to anything,
Yeah,
but they're
it's
trying
like-
to copy.
Is
it.
it just that bit they're copyrighting, or where it's like you're showing it to certain people? Kind of thing, like grandparents and kids?
no, but I think
Is
it's
it
like
just-
if you want to do a React video at all, you'd have to go through them.
Yeah, that's why
like-
they were like
Reacting
implying.
to a trailer or something like that? Even
Yeah.
something simple as
whatever
that.
it was.
Yeah, if you're blatantly saying, I think that's the whole thing about it. It's like because they're blatantly calling it kid react, whereas people just react to
I
things,
know.
but not call it that. But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
isn't
that. Was they called the company like React World or something? It's now been taken down. Like, it was up for, I don't know, like a week or something.
Mhm.
I think they realised their mistakes because everyone flipped shit about it.
It's a bit stupid, isn't it? I don't understand that. Why you would need to go through all that just to make a reaction video to anything, basically.
It's a
Risk
money
getting it.
making thing, isn't it? Like,
It will be money making. It was just that apparently like people were like getting pissed off because of the way it went about it. It was like, oh hey, you can do all these great things and it's nice and friendly, but it was like essentially they were saying every reaction video is our idea.
Yeah.
Type,
Yeah,
type
so-
deal.
Right, okay,
Like
that's...
even like the news and stuff, surely that's a reaction. Like, you get like the reporters giving like
BBC News.
opinions,
Yeah.
that's like them reacting
exactly,
to
like
anything.
reviews and things like that. It's just like
I know.
everything is like when you look more into it, it's just like everything is reaction. Like you say, like everything is reaction.
Yeah.
Like where's the fine line between where you would have to like pay them or whatever?
know.
You know, like
Is it just YouTube videos though?
Well, it's their
That
like platform is YouTube, but
yeah, but I'm wondering if it's just people that upload stuff to YouTube reacting to stuff that they'll need to. Because surely it can't be like something like the news or something.
but it's
Can you
like-
ask for money for the news?
Yeah, but it's still people like still review the news. It's like
Mhm.
you know, like the version of the Daily Show, like online versions, like you know, people who react to political things or whatever's happening in the world that still react, I suppose.
well, I've just got like a couple examples, and it's not just reacting to YouTube videos. It's like kids react to like gay marriage and everything.
Like,
Like,
so
there's
it's the
literally
news,
there's like everything.
Right, ain't at all.
Yeah,
kids react to anything at all. It's like
kids react to their own kids.
yeah,
Kids react to life.
futuristic version.
Need to copyright it.
No, it's a good idea.
I don't
Could
know.
put our milk
It
company.
seems absolutely ridiculous when you think about it.
No. But like the
Do you think it's going to go through?
well, no, like it's been shut down.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, do you think
like-
they'll... Aye, that's ridiculous.
No.
I was basically they'll go for that again, but they can't.
I think they maybe had a good idea to try get like it all together under the one company, and because it could, if it worked, it would have made quite a bit of money, I can
Yeah.
imagine. But at the same
I
time,
mean, they could have still went with it, like with their own stuff, like put it under their own company, but like trying to get like so if we were to make like something like that, like
yeah, this
they-
could be considered.
yeah,
Oh no,
Yeah.
you're
copyright
stealing
or
our-
something, you know, it's like that's crazy. They're
I know.
too, I don't know, military with it, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
too military.
that's the
Crazy.
word. And it's been going on for years. I said Bill Cosby earlier, that wasn't the
Yeah.
best example, but like things like Beavis and Butthead and like Ray
Yeah.
William Johnson,
Oh, exactly.
like
Like
his whole
yeah.
like
Yeah.
YouTube started from like doing that, and it's still, is he still doing videos
I
around
think so.
that?
I don't think
I've
they're
not
as
watched
big
in
now,
years.
but
So many videos of it.
yeah.
People reacting to stuff.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
like
I say even like trailers and that. I know the Captain
Ah, yeah.
America, the new film, there was so many people reacting to it, and Jurassic World last year and that kind of stuff. So
Nah, you
surely
always
they
get
can't
stuff.
Yeah.
copyrighted because that's their idea when theirs is always like grandkids react to stuff. And
Grandkids.
My grandkid loves Jurassic Park.
What's that accent?
don't know
I'm
what else.
doing an old lady voice.
Cockney on.
Ah.
Oh no, not again.
Wait, did you say Cockney?
Cockney Grand.
Oh,
Kids
Cockney Grand.
Kids react
That
to
could be Cockney Gran reacts to.
That's ours.
So if you're a Cockney Gran out there and you want
Get in
Chad-
touch. We'll
yeah.
make you some money.
Granny Annie.
Granny Annie, yeah.
Oh, speaking of making some money, let's talk about DLC and pre-orders. Have either of you played or aware of that game Dying Light?
No.
I know of it, yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
the
but
zombie
like-
kind of
Yeah.
free run.
Uh-huh.
I think sequel Dying Light, the following, they made some special pre-order for it, and I think it's $10,000 for this like special edition thing. I think some of the stuff that comes with it, it's like an acting course, off-roading trip where you keep the car,
No.
free running training, all this mental stuff. It's like trip to the fucking Oscars or something. I don't know.
Right.
Like,
okay.
like,
It's
it's-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's mental, and it's like I'm wondering how much have you paid for like a special edition of like a game or a movie or like a box set type deal.
Kind of avoid the special editions of games, kind of thing. Like I've done ages ago, I done a Call of Duty season pass thing, and I bought the DLC for Red Dead Redemption, but that was like £6,
Oh, right.
10
It's not too
grand or
bad.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the time like, I can avoid DLC because, especially Call of Duty, it's like £12 or something for each one kind of thing, and there's like 4 maps on it.
It's always the same deal.
Another game, I know every time.
Yeah.
Like I know, like they've done like a map pack recently, but it's like again, it's always like, is it £12? I don't know the exact price. It's always something expensive.
$11.99 or something like that.
Something like that for 4 maps, and then sometimes it's just a remastered version of the
Yeah.
map.
I know.
Like,
But then you also get the ones, I can't even remember the name of them, it's like there's Modern Warfare 3 like hardcore edition game and all that, and it was like $79.99 and it
There's
had
so
all of them
many
on it or
of
something.
Yeah.
you
And then you also get like Game of the Year editions and all that with added stuff in
It's
it.
just like, again, it's for money. It's like re-releases of
Yeah.
things, and
Mhm.
like you're saying about remaster stuff for like PS4, like not Beyond Two Souls, but like things like that. You know,
Yeah.
just
Certain stuff's worth buying, I think, especially remasters kind of thing, because the last was Uncharted is sitting there, kind of. It was
it's a good.
the same 3 games released again, but it was
Yeah.
like worth getting.
as a
Did,
trilogy, yeah.
Did I know? I know the first one's obviously quite aged a bit now in terms of graphics, but
Quite a
did
lot.
the third one look like it's been severely updated? 'Cause I played it somewhat recently.
They changed
I think I
it.
said that in the last one podcast. I'm not sure.
They updated the frames per second, so it's like 60 instead of 30, so
Right,
it's
okay.
like so much smoother.
That'd be
to
quite
play.
cool for Uncharted actually.
And just the third one, they didn't do all that much with, but the second one, they like updated a lot of stuff. And then the first one, it's like a completely different game because it was made 9 years ago or something. And it was really worth getting,
Yeah.
especially because the fourth one's like round the corner.
I know, I'm just
It's worth playing them again.
We'll talk about that in a while. But you were saying it's just like a money thing.
Yeah.
I think I think you'd be better. Like half this, like you get like I'm sure there's been at some point a collection that offers, or like one of the Uncharted games offers a statue of like Drake or
Yeah,
something,
or something, yeah.
and it's like worth 60 quid.
Mm.
See, if you go buy that statue now on eBay, or like 2 weeks after the game's released, and someone's selling it who doesn't like the game
Yeah.
anymore, and
I
they're
know.
like, who wants a statue?
Yeah,
Want
'cause
rid of it.
we were saying about like Fallout. I don't play Fallout, but like there's like a thing in it, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We were talking about. None of us can remember the name of it.
Pet Boy.
Yeah,
That's the
that one.
first
and
time
you,
I've
and you
played
like put
it.
your phone in it, so it's literally just a big lump of plastic. I thought it was like going to be electronic because I didn't buy it, but like I thought it was going to be electronic, but it's literally you just put your own phone in, have to download an app, and it's as if you've got your own. But it's like I don't know how much more money that was, but it's severely
It was
like,
a lot, I
dropped.
think.
You know, it's just like it's literally just a big bit of plastic.
I know. Like I remember when it was getting announced, and like I looked at Twitter and everyone was freaking out their minds about it. And then like now that once it came out, there was so many people that bought it, and it's now I bet it's just sitting on the back of their shelf up there, not maybe used it for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Their hand got sweaty.
Yeah,
And then,
That was
so
it.
heavy, just
yeah. Another thing as well, about the DLC and like kind of pre-order bonuses. GTA's been like they've been doing their like free updates all the time with like which is like literally like DLC, like well it's obviously downloadable content but it's like standard.
Yeah.
But it's like it's good content. It's like a healthy amount for free. But they did something somewhat recently. It's like they released like yachts that you could buy in the game, and it's essentially a big floating house or whatever, and you can land your helicopter or whatever. You have to like earn 8 million in-game money for that, and part of the like the currency in the game is you can pay real life money to get like 8 million.
Yeah.
And I've not done this, but like I looked at the price for it, and it's about, I think it'd be about £70 worth for to get an actual yacht in the game.
Yeah, see that's a bit in-game money's kind of taken over a bit.
Like microtransactions.
Yeah. You get a lot of that with like apps online now, where it's like free to download, but it's all in-game purchases kind of thing, and it's real money.
If you went on like the top 10 whatever on Apple just now, like the apps, like in-app purchase is like an element. Just like
there's that
free
Simpsons.
to play.
Yeah.
But disclaimer.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay £3,000 fun.
I can't remember that Simpsons game. It's like on iPod or iPad or something, and it's like you start and then it's literally you get an hour. It clock runs down an hour before you can continue again unless you buy something. Yeah, that's it. So it's basically you get 10 minutes and then it's just you can play again in an hour unless you buy like something for £20 or something.
I was like Candy Crush as well.
Yeah.
I've not played that in years. Is that still how it works? So.
Yeah, like you run out of lives or something, and then you have to wait so long, or you can buy lives. But
Angry Birds works like that now as well.
Or like share it on Facebook.
Yeah,
So
and you get like extra shots. So if you're like you think you could, if you had another 2 shots, you could like pass this level. You could like pay for the extra 2 shots or whatever. It's like tipping point, you know, like
it's
tipping point.
tipping point.
Oh no, what is that? It's so bollocks. It's rubbish. But yeah, like I hate it for me, like for not just me, for like people playing it, it sucks. But like they make some amount of money on that. You can't like blame them because like things like what's it called? It's the one. What's the
Farmville? No.
Well, Farmville as well made.
Yeah, I just remember that because they were meeting like I don't know, whatever it was. We learned this in class, by the way.
It's like 2 billion or
2 billion or something off for like
money.
99p purchases or something like that.
Or something.
And only like 2% of the population buys stuff on it. It's ridiculous.
Everyone else has blocked it from like their notifications.
I couldn't stand that. But they're like, there's one that's on TV and they've got like big time actors in it. They've got what's his name? This isn't a big time actor, James Gordon, but that other guy that was in Django and everything and Glorious Bastards. No, the kind of older one. I forget his name.
I know who you mean. I can't remember what it's for though.
He was in like Inglourious Bastards as like main bad guy.
Oh, Christoph Waltz?
Yeah, Christoph Waltz. He's in like the advert with them and stuff because like they're making more money than like a lot of big game companies. I'm pointing to them. I don't know how much they're making in comparison, but it's large amounts.
It's really like a thing now that. Because I think before, like, you saw downloaded content and things like that, but so you know what you're buying kind of thing. But whereas now it's just like a constant thing. So you bought that and that would do you for a while, and then when you update. Whereas like on apps, it's like constant, like you know. You
always hear stories about some kid that's got hold of his mum or dad's phone, and like met them back from or something.
Like with like 10 pigs, like. Cause like
10 pigs.
It's bad when you think about PS2 games and that when you got the game, That was the game. There was nothing you didn't expect any more stuff coming out, but that was always enough, basically.
Although you did get things like expansion packs,
but
that was like just
PC
games.
Yeah, because like The Sims and stuff is just like if you had to buy all the expansions, it's just
Sims had loads.
Fortune.
Like you could fill a crate with them of them. Yeah. Like there was like Katy Perry free stuff.
Yeah.
I don't play that. I don't play that game.
Oh, I don't fuck with that business.
You lose months of your life if you start playing The Sims. Just like.
I remember
Sims Pets. That was the only one I played. That was an actual thing.
I know. I'm just laughing. As like the only one you played. I think I remember like there was cheat codes you could always like. I'd always try
Motherload.
Motherload and then move all objects.
Yeah.
I'd always like put someone in a swimming pool and then delete the ladder or something.
Oh right.
And then we just like, then they get clever. I think it's in The Sims 3 or Sims 4 they could climb out without a ladder.
Oh fuck.
Had to like put a wall and everything.
Sort of knocking down the walls.
Yeah.
You were saying earlier about remastered games and like we were talking about Uncharted earlier, and did you say The Last of Us?
Yeah,
Last
I
of Us.
mentioned that one mistake.
And then there was another one. I can't remember what it was, but that's just like a couple of them. There's like Ratchet and Clank coming out, Final Fantasy. There's a few more I can list, but like, do you think we're getting too many of them? Like, I need to test what it looks like today, but like, I remember The Last was in PS3 looking like amazing. Like, thinking, is it too soon for this to be like remastered? Like, what can they can maybe make it 60 frames a second or something? But
They remastered GTA as well, because it came out in the
true.
PS3 first, and then like, months later it came out in the PS4. But The Last of Us looks really good on PS4, but it's 60 frames per second that like, totally changes it, kind of thing.
I suppose.
Yeah, because it was really good on like PS3, like the graphics.
The graphics are basically the exact same, but
Right.
I think it's just the frames per
60
second.
frames a second. Do you think that's worth, if you've got like, excuse me, if you've got it on PS3, it's something worth getting? Again, not just The Last of Us, but like
I wouldn't
PS3
say. I don't know.
re-release type thing, or PS4, I should say.
I think if you get like a trilogy, like Uncharted, or if you get like Ratchet and Clank trilogy, or something like Grand Theft Auto, because well, there's a whole new community basically with the PS4 online. I think if it's just like a random game that they're remastering or something, just a single game that didn't need
Something
it.
just
I mean, there's certain games like I'd love to see remastered though, like Red Dead Redemption. See, before if they make a second one, they need to remaster the first.
I don't know.
They need to. But I don't know. Certain games I wouldn't buy again on PS4 if they come out.
I bought GTA again, but like for that, like they releasing all these updates and everything, and they started saying, right, we need to keep these updates to PS4 because it's getting too big for the PS.
Yeah.
So re-releases like that, I've played that to death. I've still play it. Things like that are worth it. I don't know how I feel about these old
having
ones.
to like buy another.
They're just it's like the same. It's like I feel like it's another money thing. Like maybe people who are first time console buyers or something are buying new Xbox One or something, and then want to go back and play these games.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I can't imagine.
I think it's because the first thing that the I don't know if it does it now, but the PS4 and the Xbox One didn't have that backwards. I don't even know what you call it.
Compatibility.
The compatibility, so you couldn't play
I think that's
PS3 games on it. And
that's that's like a money thing as well. You know what I mean? So you can't, even if you had the games, like you can't. You know, the PS2 could play PS1 games. And
the original PS3 could play PS2 games, but then the Slim they changed it so it couldn't, and it could only play PS1 games,
so
which was
it's
just
either,
stupid.
Like, so they're just remastering them to like so these people can buy them, but it's just not a money thing.
It makes sense, but just like I think I just can't. Like, did you have The Last of Us on PS3?
No,
right.
I'd
Okay,
never played
that
it
makes
before I got
sense. Then. Just I couldn't imagine that like mindset of like buying it again for like slightly updated graphics, unless there was significant new
I've seen
features
like
or
graphics
something.
comparison videos on YouTube, and it just looks the exact same, but just 60 frames per second.
There was something recent I saw about that, and it was, I think it was God of War, like new, like maybe did a remaster or a collection or something in PS4, and there was like a comparison thing, like it was split down the middle, and then it was showing you the new and the old ones, but I literally wasn't sure which is which.
Right.
Like I didn't say like, oh, this is your PS4 graphics, this is the old ones.
If you can't tell, then it's probably not worth it. Like a video.
Like I was literally watching it going, oh wow, that looks really good, and then it went slightly like better, and I was like, wait, is that the old one? Like it was literally I couldn't tell for some reason. Another thing, I hate to go back to Call of Duty again, but they did they're releasing, I don't know if they've already released it now, but they've done a kind of starter pack thing for it, and it's basically, instead of getting your whatever it is, campaign, multiplayer and zombies or whatever other mode it is, they're doing a pack that's only multiplayer,
right?
For like cheaper, and I don't buy Call of Duty much anymore, but like I was one of the few people I know that played it for the campaign. Campaigns got quite bad eventually, but
really bad.
But like I still like enjoyed them at points. Do you think we might see a lot more of things like that?
I don't know.
Because I'm wondering how many people still play GTA single player.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mess about on the single player, and I play online, but I can't be bothered finishing the actual story anymore because I'd finished it in the PS3.
Yeah,
When I got it again for the PS4, I just
Yeah,
never,
that's good,
I couldn't be bothered finishing it
You
again.
get like things like Star Wars Battlefront, and it's just like they don't have like just a set storyline. It's like you can play little challenges or online, and that's like, you know.
The main game is like
Yeah.
the multiplayer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same with like racing games. A lot of them now are all like, it's all about the online experience, and they never really had a story. But I remember like the old Need for Speeds. It used to be to get up the ranks and all that, and beat the most wanted and all that kind of
There'd
stuff.
be
They
like
don't-
a slight thing in the background.
Yeah.
Like this is a challenge you have to be
They
overcome or
don't
something.
really do that anymore now. It's just you're driving about, and if you meet somebody, you can race them.
Yeah,
online, and
yeah,
that's
it's
basically
like
it.
always online. which
Yeah,
is-
and
Yeah.
that's quite annoying to be honest, because if like you go down, you can't even play the single player because it's all online.
Aye.
It's quite annoying.
It's like same with that game, The Division. I think it's out in a few days. Might be out now. I'm not even sure, but and like Destiny and stuff. I feel like these type of games, like these constantly grinding online multiplayers. It's like they're doing well, so I think we might see a bit more of them.
I know. I think it's
Which-
all about the online experience now, and just try to give everyone connected online kind of
Yeah,
thing.
definitely.
But at
I
the
don't
same
know how I
time,
feel
it's
about
quite
it,
annoying
but yeah.
because you don't get a really good story mode, single player like campaigns. That's why that's another good thing about like Last of Us and Uncharted is I'm buying Uncharted for the story mode.
No,
Nothing to do. The online was alright in 2 and 3, but
yeah.
the story in the games are still what you buy it for,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Definitely.
When you say story, I'll just wrap. We've finished on Uncharted after this, but when you say story, do you play it for like do you care generally about like Drake's kind of story and struggle, or do you play it for like the big mental like
Probably
jumping off cliffs and everything? 'Cause I only play it for that. I don't care if it, like, is he still faithful to Elena or
No,
whatever.
I don't really care
Yeah,
about that. I just like to see like, what they're going after, and
Yeah.
if you know what I mean, what the treasure is this time. But
Okay.
basically, you play it for like the environments and the graphics are always like amazing in it.
Yeah.
Plus, there's always the set pieces. But I'm buying it for that kind of thing, not for to see what the online's like. So I'll probably not play it.
I think I'd try the multiplayer, but because I quite liked it, but it's something that's
Yeah.
campaign that pushes towards that.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the online thing, you were saying Battlefront earlier. Have you just played it?
Yeah.
No, I've not played it.
Do you like it?
I quite like it. I mean, I don't really like the you know, like the single player stuff. I don't really like that very much because it's just like, what's the point? I can do the exact same thing
Yeah.
on the multiplayer and actually gain something from it.
Do you not say it like seems like unfinished or something?
Yeah,
It's like
it
there's
does.
still stuff
It's-
to come.
Because there's no story, like you
Mm.
can't just go on and like progress. It's just playing the same thing over and over again. Kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I like it, but there is a lot wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like those the what's it, the missions, training missions
Yeah.
called. They're fun for about 20 minutes
Yeah.
with a friend or
Yeah.
something, and then I'm like, alright, that's me finished that. I better do the actual game, which is just the same kind of
Yeah.
multiplayer, which is fun, but
Yeah.
like
It's-
it's
Yeah.
there's only like so much you can go with it.
repetitive. Aren't
Aye.
When you take it in like the spaces, like when you get to play as like Han Solo or Leia, and then you get like swapped about like the same like to be in the dark side, it's quite cool. But I think it's missing that story thing because sometimes you just want to go on and get to the next round, and you know it stays the same thing. Whereas it's good.
No, yeah, it's like it's the closest thing I've seen to the movies.
Yeah,
You feel like you're actually in Star Wars,
Yeah,
which is
definitely.
awesome.
yeah,
They're doing the first like what do you call it, DLC for it. I think it's out at the end of this month. Like first like paid one.
mm.
They've also done like a couple of those maps they've like released
Yeah,
for free
like
on the
Battle
way.
of Jakku and things like that.
There's a few rumours that it might be they're releasing a story with as
Oh,
part of this like season pass thing. I got the season pass like I didn't buy it, but it was like bought for me for like Christmas, so I'm gonna get these. But I feel like if it is part of the season pass, people will be very annoyed at that.
Yeah.
So they're releasing a story with the DLC instead of the
Well,
game.
it's not confirmed, but that's
Yeah.
what rumours are. But
Yeah,
It's kind of silly.
yeah,
It seems like they could have left. It seems like they just put the game out because Star Wars was coming out, like unfinished almost. They just wanted the game out before that film or something. I don't know, but it's kind
it's
of
a
weird.
remastered version with a story.
Kind of weird to not put a story in
Yeah.
your actual game, but
I
in the
know.
DLC.
it's like I mean, this is still rumours as well, but like it is something.
Don't worry. Disclaimer, this is not true. None of this
all
is
these
true.
beaten out. Like,
But like at the same time, like people were still like upset about it because like I think the stage is coming out this month. Just double check. It's like Jabba the Hutt's like palace, and I think they confirmed like the Death Star and stuff for later on,
oh, that's pretty cool.
which is cool. But at the same time, they were all maps in the original
Yeah.
like Star Wars Battlefront games. I think Star Wars I don't know about 1, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 had all of them for the price of £30,
Right.
£40
Yeah.
or whatever. Whereas this one's like altogether would be about £80
Yeah.
for like not the same experience, but a game
The
with
same content.
the same,
Yeah.
same
thing.
rough like maps and
Yeah.
content.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Seems like they're just spacing everything out now, basically, to get more money. Like
Mhm.
this comes out then you have to look forward to this coming out later on in the year. So
Yeah.
get your wallets ready, basically.
Yeah, basically.
and I'm pretty
Snap
sure
saving.
I'm pretty sure each like kind of map pack on its own or whatever will be like quite substantial in price as well, like the
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
COD ones. But so I think we need to like see, because like the season pass is for like most games. It depends really. For like Call of Duty and like Battlefront and stuff, they tend to be quite big with like EA.
Mhm.
But then if you get like there's one for like Just Cause 3, I didn't have it
No.
or play it.
Play it.
It's like they've got like a kind of it's like you got like a jetpack and you've got all these things. I've not looked into enough, but it looks it's like £12 or something, and it looks like it's
Right.
worth the
Worth it.
money.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think it just depends on like
What it is.
Yeah.
uh,
Because people don't mind paying the price if they're going to get like decent stuff, but it's
Mhm.
just when they feel like they're getting ripped off.
Sometimes you look forward to a DLC kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like if a game
Yeah.
comes out, you're like basically thinking, I wonder what they'll do with the DLC kind of thing. Because if they bring, I don't know, if they bring another like GTA 6 or something, people will be expecting a whole load of
they'll expect
DLC
those
with it.
updates constantly.
They'll expect it, and if they don't bring it, then they'll be raging. Even though, well, I'm guessing it'll still be
There'll
free.
be, there'll be people raging regardless.
Yeah,
It could
people
be
are always
Probably.
raging just when games.
Probably. Yeah.
no, like
I don't know. I reckon there'll be like, I thought with GTA 5 there'd be some big update that would be like you'd need to pay like £10 for or something, like some big extension to the map or something like that. They haven't went for that. Or some alien side plot because they done like zombies with the head dead,
Oh,
so
I
it
know,
seemed
yeah.
kinda like they were going for a
Yeah.
supernatural DLC.
I
Because
think-
the whole game had like aliens throughout it kind of thing. There was,
yeah,
like,
there was
weird stuff
I
going on.
remember there was that like drug trip,
Yeah, and then there's similar like bits where you can see aliens in the sky and all that sort of stuff.
UFOs and
Weird.
all that.
Just they've missed a trick, Rockstar.
I think it will be Rockstar just like expected to like I would expect them to do like a new bank heist or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose the online heist was like quite a big deal as well, but
Yeah,
like a single player DLC is what you're meaning.
yeah.
Mm.
A big kind of another story added on or something like that. But the multiplayer DLC is good because it's free.
That Red Dead Redemption one you were saying earlier.
It was a big different. It was an add-on to the campaign basically.
Oh.
It was like 8 missions or something.
How long was it like in terms of like hours, like how
Well,
long?
it was a whole different. When you went onto the game, you had normal game or Undead Nightmare, which was different to click on. So it was like a completely
Yeah.
different game. Like,
Is that an expansion?
it was
pack,
an-
I think?
yeah, it was in a different environment. Like even when you finished the campaign, wherever you went in the map,
Mm.
there was zombies everywhere, kind of thing.
Okay.
So, and the map looked totally like a lot different. It was never sunny and all that kind of stuff.
Right,
so it
okay.
was
That's
different
pretty
experience.
It was like what?
There was about 10 missions or 12 missions or something.
Right, okay.
Plus there was a load of like horses of the apocalypse you could find roaming about the
I
map.
remember
and that.
hearing
It was
That's
it was
pretty
really
cool,
good, yeah.
Like I said, that wasn't a huge price if I remember.
I
when
got it
came
on
out.
Halloween
Was it
night
like-
for £6 because it was a deal. I think it was like 15 or 12, 15, something like that.
Was that like roughly when it came out, or was that like years later?
Yeah, no, it came out October. I don't know, whenever the
2000
game,
something.
2010 or something. But then there was like
Something
one for Halloween night. It was half price or something like that
That's
because
quite
it was made
so
sense.
it's about £6, you say?
Yeah,
Right,
whenever
so that'd be about
whenever that
£12.
what was it Vargis or whatever his name was on the X Factor.
Oh, Wagner.
Wagner.
Vargis.
What are you talking about?
Vargis.
Wagner.
Oh
Whenever
right,
he- I
I
remember.
thought he was saying he was in the game or something.
Yeah, he just turns up, sings happy birthday.
Cause I remember I was watching that while it was downloading. So whenever
What
that
a way to tell time.
whenever that came out,
It's 10 past 2 Wagner's on.
Put that DLC on. We've got business to take care of. Do you know, I actually got him to sing happy birthday to one of my friends on it. Like, it was, they were going to see the Cortinos that night.
Oh, okay.
But he said something really funny. He went like, happy birthday, you wee knob. And then he went,
jeez.
Cortez gig tonight. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I'll do it.
Did you
Get
have
your
to like
money's worth.
contact him? Like,
I was like fucking messaging him away on Facebook, and he's like, is this okay? And then he sent me back the big blue like thumb, and I was like, yeah, I was chatting with Wagner.
Vargis.
Vargis, that's his new
I love
name.
Vargis. Oh wow. On to a completely different point.
From Wagner.
Nothing to do with Vargis.
We're talking last week about like video game movies and Mario and all that.
Yeah.
There's a Sonic live action movie in the works.
So someone's gonna, there's gonna be like an actual hedgehog like sprayed,
Live
painted blue, or there's someone gonna be in an outfit. Like,
How are they gonna do that?
It's I say live action. It's like they've got like, when I say that I mean like they've got people in it, but it's also like slightly
Alright, okay.
oh,
animated.
okay, that's alright.
I'll try to get like a picture up of
Happy
what
feet
looks
kind of thing. Those
Yeah.
humans.
Like happy feet.
I know what you mean though, yeah, like that
Yeah.
type of deal.
That's in Sonic's nickname in it because he goes fast.
Feet. I remember that movie was quite creepy when you saw the humans.
Yeah.
Cause
Oh,
like,
happy
weird.
feet.
yeah,
Yeah.
It
well,
was
it was
really
creepy in general, but just like,
Yeah, they made a
It
second
was
one, didn't
creepy in general.
they? Yeah, it's just like a penguin that dances.
Mhm.
Like,
but yeah, it was. So they've got this in the works, and it's like the base. I think it's gonna look like this old. Well, it's not old. It's like a fairly newish Sonic TV show they've got going on.
Yeah.
alright.
It's like a kind of reimagining of Sonic, like, but it looks really weird. So all the characters, like I think
Yeah.
he's got like some weird scarf on, and then
So it's
like
like,
like that's the big change. Like, come
Why
back
is
to
he-
the sky.
Why is
I wonder
it
if the environments will be real or if it will be like CG. That doesn't really make much sense. Why are they making?
I know, like,
The guy behind it though, like, because they did this reimagining, was the same with the TV show, where everyone looks different, and they did a game which looked like the same kind of style,
Alright.
and they both were fucking awful, and they failed horribly.
so this film's gonna be.
Yeah,
It's gonna be amazing.
but like between between that space of announcing the movie and stuff, the guy behind it, he like pretty much came out and said, "Look, we've been fucking up. I'm sorry. Like we've just made a
But
mistake."
good
up."
news, there's a film!
Mistake after mistake.
Genuinely, yeah, like we've fucked up, but
Here's
guess
more!
what's coming.
Here's more shit!
Like, I don't understand the thought process. I'm trying to get an image of it here. Like,
It's been
right
blocked from
up
the
right down.
internet completely.
like I'm not sure when the release day is, but like,
It's been delayed badly because no one wants it.
Yeah.
Like
Straight to DVD.
straight to VHS,
Yeah.
straight in the bin.
Straight in the
Well,
But
they made a brilliant Mario Brothers movie in the 90s, so hopefully
I
it'll
know.
follow in its footsteps.
I've still not seen that, I need to watch.
I'll lend you the video. It's
Video.
ridiculous. I know, big chunky VHS. We talked about it last week. I had an actual copy of it on the show, but I think it might have fallen down at some point.
So
Like during the podcast, you hear just like crashing.
Yeah.
That was Mario being killed in front of our very eyes.
Was there not like a really early on like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like live action as well?
1990 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Years ago, or is this like?
No, like years ago. Not
No,
like
that
the
was
new
like-
one where they've got like really strange noses. Like, but no, like, it was years ago, like 90s, I would say.
I think it was, but they were all, it was guys in suits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With rubber
That was
almost.
like banned in my house, and I don't know why. Like, it was always I always wanted to watch it, and they were like, "No,
15
you're not
minutes.
watching it."
Oh
Like,
wow.
I think it was
yeah,
quite
vaguely
crude or
remember.
something maybe, I don't
oh,
know.
was it?
I've never seen it. I just remember, I kind of remember like how fake, they look like foam almost.
Yeah.
Oh wait, this sounds familiar actually.
Yeah, we need to hunt this down. I've probably got a copy somewhere.
Type in foam turtle or something.
Don't tips that.
I'm struggling to get this Sonic thing first.
Foam
Like, I
turtle.
think I've got a post foam turtle.
That's the name of this podcast.
Right. I can't get the picture up, but
We'll
like
find it and add it in.
yeah, I'll
I'll
shove it
photo
right
up.
here.
Yeah.
But basically, like, like I'm trying to figure out who like the target audience for like Sonic is now.
90s
I was-
nostalgia kids, is it not?
Basically.
Basically, people who've played this Sega Genesis or something.
Yeah.
Sega Mega Drive or whatever we call it.
I thought that, but like 'cause it was obviously quite big in the 90s and like with like people that are like nostalgia junkies, but it's gone.
It's for junkies.
It's for junkies. Wow, Tails, that correct name. But it's just like these people that like love the kind of 2D era
Yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah.
I don't like the 3D era at all. Like, they haven't made
That's what-
3D.
That's what I was saying. Most people like that were fans of it and now hate it.
They've now realised that the old stuff was the only good stuff. Basically.
Nah, essentially.
Sonic 1 and 2 or whatever.
Yeah, the early Sonic was good.
Mm-hmm.
I've not really played much of it or seen much of the 3D.
I couldn't get past the second level in the second game. It was like a chemical factory or something. And there was all this purple water coming up and I just died every time.
So the purple one
Anyone
just
can
turned it
help,
off.
Gerard.
This game was released in 91. Can anyone help?
One somewhat recently. It was.
Just
Enjoying
like
that,
that.
yeah. Just looking at the woman.
No.
There was. I forget what it was called. I think it was like.
Sorry.
What was the name of it? But it was like a game that's like you could play like the old school 2D Sonic and be 2D levels and all the platforming and everything.
Was it Sonic Generations or something?
Yeah, that sounds
It
right.
had loads of them. It had like the whole generation of the games or something.
I think so.
That's pretty cool, but with 3D.
Was it PS2? No.
No, this was like 3. PS3, I think.
PS3.
Unless maybe I'm
It
thinking of
might have,
something
no, it
else.
might have been PS3.
There's one there's definitely PS3. You're maybe. I'm trying to think. I feel like you're talking about the right thing as well.
Maybe. I never was. It's in my house. I played it. I never had it. I just remember you can like go back. Don't want it either.
But like they did a thing which was like you could do the old school 2D levels and then for people that like the new type style of Sonic. Don't know who those people are, but
The new Sonic people.
yeah,
Actually
you could
more.
like play as that new Sonic and do all the mental
Yeah.
levels stuff. And they were it was quite fun to be fair, but at the same time like people loved that game. I think it got good reviews and everything. And it's making me wondering like what were the decisions after that then? Because obviously they were trying like
They made those racing games, didn't they?
oh Christ.
Oh jeez. Sonic Transformers or
Oh.
something. You could,
What's it?
no, it was Sonic like. Oh, what was
Oh
it
wait,
called?
I know the like somewhat recent one.
Was it all Hovern or something? Was it not?
Yeah, apparently those were like half decent, but just it was weird at the same time.
Meant all the Olympic
Hovers or
stuff.
something. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jason's very favourite. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
Stand it. Oh god, but
I can't remember the game. The
Did
name of
they-
the
The
game.
race.
they did a real. There was one years and years ago called Sonic R that was like fucking horrible. Like literally like you can see
Yeah.
on YouTube. It's got like the worst gameplay and reviews I've ever seen in my life. But that one recently, it's like All Star Racing. or
Yeah,
something
I
like
remember
that.
that
yeah,
one.
I know what you're talking about now.
That apparently, I've not played it, but like apparently it was not bad.
Mhm.
I remember Jesse playing it in Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, that was Sega All Star Racing, was it not?
Right, that sounds
Sonic
about
was
right.
It's
in it.
probably like a modern version of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember Jesse playing it as well with that wee Brock kid before he get poisoned. Spoilers to
I know.
anyone who's ever
You need to
watched.
put spoilers alert up.
Hank dies.
But have you started watching Better Call Saul? It's just on season 2 the other day.
Yeah, I started the first season. You better actually put a spoiler warning up there
Alright,
before the.
right, when I wave my hand, I've finished talking about Better Call Saul.
I've
so-
seen the first half of the first. Have you seen the first season?
Yeah, have you watched
No, it's okay though.
I
it?
seen.
Oh, right, okay,
It's
okay.
fine.
I seen up until the point where Mike, he had that episode in his own basically, and it was just him, and he had like went in the cop car and he pulled out the gun through behind the seat and then spoiler shot 2 people or something.
Yeah, that
And
was.
then after that, I was like, when it went back to Saul, I was like, I really don't care about Saul. I just wish it was about Mike
See,
because he's
yeah.
Better
amazing.
call Mike.
Better Call Mike.
Mike was. I preferred Mike to Saul like 10 times. I liked Saul in Breaking Bad, but Mike was always my favourite in it.
I like the show, but like I actually forgot about it until you mentioned it. That was like the best episode
Yeah.
out of that whole series.
Uh-huh.
Like it wasn't too relevant. Maybe it comes into play later on,
Probably.
but it wasn't too relevant to like the rest of it, like that season. But it was still like the whole episode. I was like, Jesus,
Jesus, this is brilliant. And then it gets back to the next
fucking popcorn in my face.
next episode, you're just like, back to fish. I think it's got really good reviews though, like, on Rotten Tomatoes and that. It's like
I'm enjoying
99%, but I don't think it's as good as Breaking Bad.
It's very different.
Yeah, it's more comedy.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know.
How far are you into season 2? I'm only like.
I never finished season 1.
Oh right. Oh yeah, of course.
I think I get 7 episodes into season. No. I accidentally skipped an episode. I seen the one that Trevor out of GTA 5's in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was quite funny actually.
That was a good.
Yeah, played himself.
What?
It was like
Trevor.
There was like there's like a scene where it's Mike. It's like
disarms him like in a really amazing way or something. I can't remember what he does.
it's like Mike and 2 other guys come as like bodyguards, and then I don't want to like touch it, but he's somewhere there. Trevor from GTA, like the actor comes up and he like pretty much acting him. He's like, he didn't bring a gun. He needs a gun. He's just like acting a bit mental. It's really cool.
I think the show was really good, but I just couldn't get into it. I've not started season 2 yet.
It's slow. It's not as like horrible and like kind of brutal and stuff as Breaking Bad, but like I'm enjoying it.
It didn't come about with that guy. I should probably just watch it instead of asking.
It
didn't come about with that guy that was like, I don't know, allergic to electricity or something. The guy that always had the tinfoil wrapped on.
Spaceman.
They did. Because that was boring me to death. It really was.
Sitting as someone who has not watched it, I'm just thinking that Lemmy character, you know?
Dee Dee.
Yeah.
Better cold, Lemmy.
The one where he builds a spaceship. Like.
All of that.
Lemmy's better than Better Call Saul, for sure.
I'm calling it right now.
I need to give it a watch though.
Yeah,
just to see what it's like.
I'm trying to think, what was the last thing you saw with the guy with the tinfoil? Sounds like the Wizard of Oz.
He went outside for like 5 minutes or something, and Saul was dead proud of him.
Did he like have like a meltdown after he went outside? Or
no, after that.
He has a meltdown, I think. Yeah, he just melts in the sun.
Yeah.
End of season 1.
Just roasts in his tinfoil. Just.
Oh man.
It's quite actually like Wizard of Oz.
It's a wee bit better.
People melting.
It's a bit better than Mummy.
It's like a shit version of Wizard of Oz. It's like.
I love how it goes for Mike killing 2 people in an amazing way and then a guy melting it.
Like, I better get his clue. He doesn't actually melt, he like goes outside and then he's like and has like a freak out and then he like runs back inside. Basically he's still a tinfoil house.
Why is he in tinfoil?
That story arc is brilliant.
Why?
He's allergic to electricity or something, isn't it? So he's got
electricity?
No, I think he's worried about like waves and like phones and stuff.
Right.
I don't know if he's actually
electromagnetic waves or something.
Electro from Spider-Man. That's what he's scared of. Like.
He's just like a very like paranoid guy.
Alright.
He was his brother, was he? Or his uncle or something?
Relative some way.
He's related to it.
I don't know.
What have you been watching apart from not Better Call Saul?
I don't really know. I've been watching like Game of Thrones. I started to try to get into that, but
like just starting it.
Yeah, so I'm like going like.
I better just
season?
wave. That's
now we're on Game of Thrones.
That's a spoiler done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, so
I'm on 3rd season of that, so I'm pretty liking it. It's good.
I've only seen the first episode of that.
It's something I keep meaning to get into. I feel like it's a lacking podcast who don't know about Game of Thrones, but like
I know
it's something.
Just...
It's like so you watch Game of Thrones? Oh, I don't watch that.
Yeah.
No, but I've heard it's really good. No, it's something I definitely will get into once I get time because there's so many things I need to watch.
It's something that I didn't think I would like, and then it takes a while to get into maybe like 6 or 7 episodes, but once you're hooked, and it's just like, I love like shows like that when you when you actually want to watch it instead of it's like, oh fuck, it's on, I'm to watch it to like keep up with the story.
I thought that about Orange Is the New Black. That was something I thought it was really easy to watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I didn't expect to enjoy it, but I don't know, it wasn't anything severely hard to follow or anything.
Yeah.
In it.
See, American Horror Story started it like that with me, and then once it got to season 3, I just could not get through it.
I love season 2 of American Horror Story.
Yeah,
it's like
1 and 2 I really like.
Yeah, Murder House and I can't remember.
Which one's
Asylum
again? 2's the
Asylum one with
Asylum.
Yeah, that was
that's
quite
my favourite one.
Then the 3rd one was just
2
episodes.
That's Coven.
Yeah.
2 episodes in, I gave up.
Freak Show's okay, and I've not watched Hotel yet. I kind of want to. But...
Lady Gaga's, you know.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga.
She didn't it?
Gerard's a big fan of Lady Gaga.
I don't know what she's doing, huh?
She just turns up. Just
Poker face. Apparently she's not bad in it. I'm literally the same boat as all of you. I like.
Can I put you off a bit?
Yeah, but like at the same time, like I like Asylum, but I was like thinking, I need to put American Horror Story on and watch that, and
Murder House
like even
is my
for season
favourite,
2.
I don't know.
Is that the first one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that one.
Freak Show the 4th one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not watched that. I've stopped and covering. There's a few people I know that like it, but it's not like a really horror story.
Yeah.
It's a bit kind of, I don't know. It's quite good how they've got the same characters playing different things, but
Yeah.
at the same time it gets a bit boring, I think.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. Who's the kind of older woman who's...
Jessica Lange.
Yeah.
Her real name is.
When it got to the third season, I was thinking she was just playing the same kind of
Yeah.
character again.
Is that?
She was like seducing some guy or something, and then the
She's like-
second season
she's
she
like-
played a prostitute or something.
She's the mother of the girl with Down syndrome. I can't remember her
In the
name.
first
In the
season.
first season.
Oh yeah.
And then she's like the main, like
Main person in the second
Yeah.
season who
she's
Yeah.
like the matron or whatever.
She's like like the nurse or something.
Yeah.
Right,
does
okay.
every dancing in it. A season.
Oh,
in
that
it,
song.
Uh-huh.
You know that like song, the song they play to like
Oh,
wind
yeah.
everyone up, like.
Oh, it's like the French one. Oh, it's like.
Don't sing it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you play
It's
that
like
then?
it's higher pitch. It's like.
know. It's like it would drive you, man.
Yeah.
It's like every time it went to like the hall, it was just that tune was on. You're like, it's driving me nuts.
Oh fuck, that's stuck in my
I
head.
know. Oh my god, you'll go mental.
I'm gonna the train home. Head spinning around.
It's turned into The Exorcist.
Oh,
Oh man.
yeah.
I started watching. Well, I've watched it and then I stopped for a while. Just like not for any particular reason, but I started watching Sons of Anarchy again recently.
I've seen the first episode of that. I want to start watching that. In fact, I think I will like that.
Yeah, I've never watched it. I kind of want to because I think I like it. Yeah.
It's quite good. It's something that I think I'm like season 6 or something into it. It's something like the episodes are quite long. I think like some of them are like hour long, so that kind of put me off at parts. But it is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like a good drama and there's like loads of like action bits and stuff.
It's that and Fargo are the two that I want to watch, like the TV shows.
Oh,
I've never seen Fargo.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie, but
Yeah.
not.
The movie was good, but it seemed like the TV show is better.
Yeah.
Just like
Never watched it.
no,
You've seen the movie?
Yeah, I've seen it.
No.
the movie was quite kind of like obscure in a way. Like that guy at Jurassic Park.
Yeah, the moustache. I didn't.
William H Macy. That was it.
Is that his name? I couldn't remember if I got his name last week. Or not last week,
4
last
weeks ago.
podcast, I know.
Last week.
I should say there was a big gap between getting this episode and the last one set up.
We had trouble with that man.
There was just a lot of
Copyright.
copyright issues. That's it. So, have you seen, what movies have you seen recently? In terms, have you watched like anything like The Revenant? Oh no, I spoke about Revenant last week. Have you seen
Seen it.
Deadpool yet?
No, I've not seen it. I really want to.
Haven't
It's
seen it
really
yet.
good.
Never
Is it
really had
good?
enough money to go see it recently, can I? But I really want to
Yeah.
go see it.
It's
It's
like, yeah.
it's I won't spoil anything about it, but like there's I really like it. It's good, but there's like I think like a lot of it takes place like in a kind of flashback sequence, and then like I think there's only like 2 actual like if you take away that kind of thought process and the flashback idea,
Mm-hmm.
there's only like 2 or 3 actual scenes in the movie, which is weird. Like a lot of it
That's
takes
weird.
place in the one area.
Right.
Alright.
I noticed it like really good reviews.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely worth a see. It's hilarious at
Mhm.
points.
Yeah. Suppose we better talk about the Oscars and how
Oh
The
yeah.
Revenant never won 8. Like after 1 3. Mad Max won 6.
Yeah.
I know that was surprising, but like still, like I
Good.
think it deserves.
Basically, it didn't sweep the Oscars, but it got the most, which is surprising
Oh,
because it
Mad
was.
Max, did it?
'Cause I think so. I'm sure it's.
It's a lot of like small. I know they got. Was it supporting something? Did it get?
I don't know. It got.
Was it
a
best
lot-
supporting act?
I can't.
It got cinematography and production design.
And
on
I
it.
got
I'll
costume
get
as well
that.
because
Yeah.
that woman who Stephen Fry made the joke about the bag lady, she went up
Oh,
again in
yeah.
her leather jacket, not giving a
Think-
fuck. Like just.
Not
That's
giving a
crazy.
fuck.
I think because Star Wars didn't win anything, and like The Martian didn't win anything. Like 2 big ones.
Yeah.
Did Star Wars not win like sound design or something?
No,
Did I
it was
get that
nominated
one?
for 5, and I don't think it won any.
Oh well, okay.
What Spotlight won Best Movie or something?
I thought Actress was a bit like. I mean, I don't know Brie
Or The
Larson
Room,
at
was it?
all.
No.
Yeah, I don't know Brie Larson at all.
No,
Who's
I've
that
seen
again?
film.
She got it for The Room or Room.
Alright.
She was up against like Jennifer Lawrence for Joy and Kate Blanchett for Carol, and like I think there's an older actress who's like really well known. I can't remember.
I think that some of the movies didn't get as good reviews as that Room thing, so they always kind of.
I've not seen any. I think this is the first year I've not seen any Oscar nominated like films. Like
I've not seen
Just like-
Revenant yet.
no, I've not seen it yet.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
You not seen Star Wars? No,
Oh, I've seen Star Wars.
So-
but
Star Wars fact.
yeah.
never won in, but
Yeah.
still.
What was
Yeah.
it nominated?
Special effects, sound
Okay.
designer, score, and that sort of stuff.
I was
Okay.
going to say, do I have enough time to talk about Star Wars? No, I'll save it for next time. We'll have a Star Wars big segment next time. So yeah, I remember last week I was saying The Revenant was like, we were saying like it's a movie that's like not much talking and stuff.
Mhm.
I thought there was more in it than expected because I've seen it now.
Think
Yeah, like Tom Hardy especially.
Mumbling his way through it.
Oh yeah, there was only one scene
Mumbling
where
his way through it.
There's
I
only
like
one.
Tom Hardy.
I like him. I think he's awesome.
Yeah.
There was only one scene that I thought I couldn't understand. It was when he was like round the campfire, and he said something like, "What was it?" Aye,
That's the one.
something along the lines of.
I was like, what did he say?
It was like when he's talking to the kind of young guy with the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
from that Jennifer Aniston film.
Wheel and Miller?
Yes, yeah.
The wee kid who.
Him, is it him?
I don't know what's the Jennifer Aniston movie again.
Wheel and Millers. Is it the young? I can't even remember.
Oh
I've seen
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The young guy who pulls away from DiCaprio at one point. And
Yeah.
says
Is
he's
it him?
Yeah, it's him.
Okay.
It's like
the
I remember
eyebrow
I saw,
fella.
I saw some photo. It was like eyebrows kid actor, and then it was like if you
Yeah.
type that into Google, like his big fucking things show up. His big
Fucking
rucksacks
things.
on his eyes. But yeah, that was scene, and he's like by the campfire, and I can't remember what he says because I don't know what he says. He's just like. It was
the
something so
subtitles.
It's like a
fucking
zip
mental.
going in.
It was something really like bizarre that
Yeah.
I
There was
only caught like 3 words of it.
There was a few bits in the film. It was like deadly serious. The film, but there was like a few bits I found myself laughing at, like which is not uncommon for me. But
It was
I
a bit-
that bit, and then you get to know that it's a
that probably
spoiler.
was really
Yes.
confusing for you.
This is a spoiler,
Casual.
right?
Oh,
Do you even want to see the Revenant? Yeah.
I'll probably see some, but it's fine.
I'll not
I
spoil
kind
it,
of
but
basically know the storyline, so it's.
I'll not spoil it.
Never mind.
It was just a bit where it was after that bit where they were sticking their tongues out, and he gets to know this Indian guy that he's travelling with him for miles, and then the next scene it's just the end of it.
he's-
Next scene he's like.
Okay.
I don't want to say it, but it's quite kind of weird. I just laughed for no reason. He was like the most useless character ever.
I just laughed. I was doing that thing earlier when they're like catching the snowflakes in
Yeah.
their tongue. I just like how they're doing that, and then like they have their wee kind of funny moment, and then it's like fucking blizzard pelting against their face, and they're still sitting there going.
Tongues it.
I just like it's like a good sun's out, tongues out. But it's like I wonder if like how long that's meant to be because it's like a nice calm when it
7
starts,
days or
and
something.
then like a week later they're still sitting there going.
I don't know.
It just turns into that scene from like The Shining at the end. People like
Sitting
sitting
there.
there. Just sitting
I
there.
think the directing was the best thing about it. Like how it was like all one shot kind of scenes.
Oh, like
And the bear scene was
that was horrible.
The-
Like good.
yeah, the bear scene was the best scene in the film. And the bit where the horse flies off the cliff and then it has to take extreme measures. It's a really good scene. Disgusting.
Do you think he deserved the Oscar for it though?
I think he deserved an Oscar.
Oh no, yeah.
But I don't know if
Yeah.
it was for that film because, well, he did put himself through a lot for it, but it was almost like he was doing that to get the Oscar in a way. He took on like the most extreme
Yeah.
role possible.
But like,
But I do like DiCaprio.
He's
He's-
yeah.
because obviously I've not seen The Revenant, but I think from a lot of people who said like I think he deserved one ages ago for like other things he's been in.
For
But I
Blood
think
Diamond,
like I think partly that the Oscars have been like, oh well, he needs one, and they just gave him it for this. But because a lot of people said it's not his best performance, but
Mm-hmm.
I think no
Yeah.
matter what it was, people would probably say that.
See,
Yeah.
I like.
He's brilliant in like everything, though, like even
Yeah, he is.
Inception
I
and
really
stuff.
like him.
He's never going to get nominated for.
I can't remember. Was he good in Inception?
He was really good in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
that Cobb guy. I can't remember. His.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
and the next role he's doing is a guy with like 12 personalities.
Oh,
And it's
Oh,
just
wow,
like him, and
okay.
I'm just like that's.
have you heard the
That
new
sounds like an Oscar.
Christopher Nolan film that's coming out? It's like Tom Hardy. It's like a World War II film or something.
Oh really?
It sounds really good because he's done like Inception and
Yeah.
Interstellar and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a
What's
World
it
War
called?
II film. I don't know. It's like It's just one word. I can't remember what it is.
War.
Yeah.
It's whatever it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dunkirk or something.
What? Speak up, please, for the microphone.
Dunkirk. I
Not
don't know.
winner.
Look forward to Dunkirk and near you.
We'll look it up after and stick it up on the screen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
It's just, it looks really good.
yeah, I was saying like I like DiCaprio as well, but like obviously he went to all these horrible things, and it's good he's like kind of immersing himself, but like he could have like done that without like
Yeah.
eating raw meat or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's still, and
Bison
I'm
liver.
sure like well maybe it might have not been as good a performance, but it was still
Yeah.
I reckon he still would have done a good job of it.
But it's the whole like Django thing where he done that with his hand, like on
Yeah,
the,
He
on
really
the glass.
he deserved it for Django.
Yeah,
It's like
Django was
an
amazing.
actor or
Yeah.
something.
It was amazing.
But it's
He
like,
was really good in Shutter Island as well, even
yeah,
though that was
I
a
love
bit
that
ill.
film.
The ending's really weird for me.
Yeah.
That fucks me up everything.
Yeah.
He's
But
not
even,
my
like-
favourite actor or anything, but he's like,
Yeah. Even like his early stuff, like was it What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and he plays
Oh, yeah.
like the boy with whatever the mental
yeah.
Oh,
illness is, and like people generally thought like they brought in an actor that had that. I can't remember what it was he had, but like, and he never got any. Like, I
and
mean,
then like Titanic just
yeah.
for there.
I like Titanic, but I don't think it's like
That put his
Oscar
like,
worthy.
that put his career like downhill
Yeah.
because he was like, I don't know.
because he died after it. Rest in peace.
Because
like
people
s-
thought seeing him as the king
heart
of just
will go on.
Yeah, exactly.
a kind of sap.
So now he's trying to like change that.
Yeah, so it was like he was really good in The Departed.
I've not seen
I've
it.
not seen that in years. I have seen it, but I've not seen it in years. I was gonna watch it the other day actually.
Scorsese
I've seen
just kind
Ten
of took him.
being good as well, and that.
Yeah,
But,
he was really good in it.
He's good.
Yeah, he's definitely the type of guy that should have had an Oscar ages ago.
Mhm.
But just I feel like The Revenant was like the stage of people just going right, on you go then, have your Oscar.
Yeah. Here's a
Um,
question then, who do you think really deserves an Oscar that's not had one so far? Or who do you think will get an Oscar
I was
in the
actually looking at
future?
this morning. There was like a list of like 25 actors and actresses, and obviously Leo's been crossed off the list now. And I was just like, there's quite a few people in there. I'm like,
I think Jake Gyllenhaal will win an Oscar at
Yeah.
some point. He's my favourite actor.
What's he like coming
Like-
in
like-
for? Or being what's he?
No, he's
coming
not
up
get
in?
he's not getting nominated or anything like that now, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not. Is he like in any movies or anything coming up? Wait, is he?
Probably, yeah.
He might be in the Assassin's Creed movie. I
Yeah,
might have
he might
got that
be.
wrong.
I don't think so. He was in Prince of Persia, isn't
Yeah.
he? I think.
He was in Prince of Persia.
He was
that's
in
right. I feel
Prisoners
like-
and Nightcrawler. He
Nightcrawler
deserved,
last
he
year was
deserved
so
something for them.
Yeah.
He was brilliant.
Nightcrawler's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, people like
Donnie
like,
Darko, isn't it?
Robert Downey Jr.'s
Oh.
never won one. Johnny Depp's never won one.
Johnny Depp. That's
Yeah, he's
one.
just-
That makes
Johnny
me think
Depp.
of.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp's time's probably passed for that now.
Yeah,
'Cause I see him as a bit of a comedy actor now. I don't
Yeah.
think they'd give him an Oscar
I
unless
know.
it was amazing.
yeah.
I'm trying to think the last. What was the last movie I've seen? Like he was in.
Source Code? No.
What
Who
was
Jake
that
Gyllenhaal?
again?
Uh-huh. It was the one in the train. It was like, you've got 8 minutes
Oh,
to
with-
save it over and
Is
over
this
again.
Angelina Jolie and stuff?
Nah, I don't know.
So it's
I
like,
don't know what you think.
No, I just remember
you
seeing
think
the
that's
trailer.
salt or something?
oh yeah, with Angelina Jolie.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I just
Salt
remember
code.
seeing the trailer for it and like them both on the train. That was literally the only
I
like,
don't know.
thing I
So
had.
it's like Johnny Depp, Edward Norton, Robert Downey Jr., Keira Knightley, Will Smith, Bruce Willis,
Will Smith.
Jim Carrey, and Eddie Murphy.
Eddie
Jim
Murphy
Carrey.
deserves nothing.
Helena Bonham. Nothing. I love Jim Carrey, but I don't think he's Oscar
No,
worthy. Like,
like-
it's never going to be that type of film that wins. Like,
The only movie I've seen him like do good acting and like yeah, I think he's really funny, but like
Yeah.
what's
Eternal
the,
Sunshine.
no, well
Don't
maybe
know.
that as well, but the one where he lives in like a fake world.
Truman Show.
oh,
Truman Show, yeah.
Yes,
So
Truman
it was
Show.
good in that, but
Truman Show's good.
it wasn't like Oscar.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he got nominated. I doubt,
Probably
I doubt
not.
it,
I think
but
they
like
filmed it.
it's
Yeah,
like something
somehow.
like I feel like if someone else played that role and did a good job, it was like it'd be a type of movie for that. But that's the only movie I've seen him like
Yeah.
do proper good acting in.
Yeah.
I think Will
Been
Smith,
in a couple of
Will
others, but-
Smith was maybe not deserved a few Oscars, but like Pursuit of Happiness and that, he was brilliant in
Yeah,
that.
and like £7.
Yeah, those kind of roles.
Yeah.
Who else is not?
Helena Bonham Carter, Liam Neeson.
That's
I thought he won one for Schindler's List.
Did it? Maybe it was a film though.
Aye, the film must have won. Like, the film won.
I was
Like,
as
really
opposed to the actual list.
I honestly thought Liam Neeson won. He
Yeah.
must not.
I was surprised with Liam Neeson.
Mm,
Joaquin Phoenix,
I don't like him.
Ryan Gosling, Tobey Maguire, Why is he?
Spider-Man 3, he deserves every Oscar for Spider-Man 3.
John Travolta, Tom Cruise, and I don't know. It might be. I think it looks like Anne Hathaway, but I'm sure she won something for Les Mis.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Nah, it does look like, doesn't it? John Travolta.
No.
Hairspray should have won.
The only he deserved something for was Pulp Fiction, and it was like Tarantino's writing. It was like nothing to do with him.
What about Face Off? I've always seen
It's awful, but it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Face Off.
I mean, Nicolas Cage,
Do you
he's
like
not on it.
Jesus Christ. It's a waste of my time, that movie.
I loved that bit.
I thought it was fucking mental.
Guys, Nicolas Cage isn't on the list.
Oh, come on.
He won one.
Really? Maybe
Leave-
That's why.
Leaving Las Vegas or something. Like 95.
National Treasure 2.
Oh, God.
Nicolas Cage. I honestly don't like Nicolas Cage. But
What is this thing though
I
on the
don't
internet?
like
Everyone
it.
hates Nicolas Cage. So
it's not that I hate him. It's just that
Yeah.
his films. He's not a good actor.
No,
It's
it's not.
just. No,
I don't think.
he
Honestly,
doesn't look like. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, I was just gonna say. I don't see how anyone can like rate him as an Oscar for it.
No.
It's weird. He's tends to be in like action movies and stuff, but he's like the weirdest looking guy I've ever seen in my life. It's like
Mole.
he doesn't. He's not like. I suppose this can be considered a good thing, but he doesn't look like a typical action hero.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you get actors that look like not typical
He
action
was-
hero, but have their own thing. Oh,
Alright. He was really good in The Rock. If you've seen that with Sean Connery.
oh yeah.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery made that, not him.
Sean Connery made The Rock.
Try and kill other people who maybe deserve an Oscar. I don't think Ryan Gosling deserves one.
Not yet, anyway.
He was
Drive and
He was
the
good
other
in
one.
Just they never spoke in it really though.
Yeah, and the other one, the same producer. I can't remember what it's called. The one in Bangkok. It's like
Oh,
when
when
the
God
God
forgives.
yes,
That was a weird film.
yeah,
No, it's Drive was good though. I like Drive.
yeah.
Drive was brilliant. Cranston was in it.
Oh, wait, has he won anything? Bryan Cranston? He must have done.
I don't know. He's not on the list, so he might maybe.
See, not usually TV though, or smaller roles. I know he
Oh.
was nominated this
He was
year.
not. Yeah, he was nominated this year.
Trumpet or trombone or something.
Trombone.
That's the name of the film.
And name of an
Trumbo.
instrument.
It's Trumbo.
Trumbo.
Right, okay.
Or Dumbo. There's live action version of Dumbo. Bryan Cranston.
Make it happen.
Walter White as dumb.
Start the petition now.
Right. Well, I think we're coming up for the hour mark there, but so I think we need to wrap things up. I think, do you have any last minute things? You've got a campaign coming up to try to be president of
Yeah.
the uni. Do you want to like shout out to that or
Yeah,
anything?
shout out to if you're a UWS student and you're going to vote next week, and I'm running for President of Societies and Citizenship, so you could all vote me number one.
Hashtag I'm with Eva.
Yeah,
I think the thing
yeah,
is.
is the hashtag. Gerard, anything else?
Gerard will be competing against you.
Yeah.
So, just as I'm with Jerry, if you're
I'm way Gerard.
Jason's also
Yeah.
competing.
You'll be seeing this soon in a sponsored boxing match.
Yeah.
But yeah, none of that's
For
happening.
Nicolas Cage.
Eva's actually run for that, so
No, we're going to be raising money
Vote
for
for that.
Nicolas
Also,
Cage.
if you're watching this on YouTube, which you should be, if you're not, then it's not aired, which is a waste of an hour. Please like, comment if you want.
Share.
last week
But-
you said don't comment.
Don't bother comment unless it's good, and subscribe.
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 Yeah. So it's goodbye from us all, and Hazel, who has been working the cameras, who is off screen. We'll put a big photo of her up. So thanks to everyone for watching the theatre.